Hey everyone, welcome back to the makeup chair. Today I'm going to do this really quick 5-minute makeup routine. I'm not too happy about it because I didn't get to do all my tricks and tips and stuff, but it's a nice basic look if you just want to throw some makeup on your face. I usually keep these products in a little bag, so if I'm in a rush I can actually do this in the car, not when I'm driving, or I can do it in the car park if I just need to put a little bit of makeup on before I go somewhere. I do have to say though, I'm more of a full glam or no glam kind of person. I'd rather go makeup free than not do everything that I usually do, but here's a quick makeup routine for you guys. I do have to switch over to voiceover mode because I need to put my heater back on. It is freezing cold, so let's switch to voiceover.
And let's get started. So I have to explain why one side of my face is really hot. I have the heater on, so just in case you guys are like, what's that? That's what it is. So I'm going to start off with my primer. Of course, I absolutely love this. If you haven't seen my review on it, I will link it above. I actually wear this when I wear no makeup as well. It's a very skin-friendly product, controls oils, but adds a glow to the skin, so I absolutely love it. Check the link up here if you want to see my no foundation routine. And then I also apply a little bit of highlighter as well. Love this highlighter. It gives my skin an amazing glow, and then it also makes me feel more confident in my own skin. And I should say it's a great one for pale skin as well. Now I'm going to apply a little bit of concealer. I'm just testing out this concealer, so if you want to see a review on it, let me know. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm going to take my concealer brush and just apply this concealer where I need it. Little trick to speed things up, always use brushes. Brushes are actually quicker than using your fingertips, because instead of having makeup all over your hands and struggling to pick things up, you're going to have nice clean hands and just use all of your brushes to do all the work for you. So I'm just applying this concealer wherever I want the most coverage. I'm going to be using a powder foundation, so I just want to get all of the liquids out of the way. And then I'm going to take a dense foundation brush, just the F22. This is going to magic everything away. I'm not going to use the brush that this foundation comes with because it's a little rough, but just apply a very small amount, especially if you're doing this in the car. Just a very small amount and just buff this over the skin. You guys can see how fast this applies a full face of foundation. It's really easy, it buffs it all into place, and it's also setting it as you're going along. Gives medium coverage, very long lasting, looks flawless as well, and it's a great one if you're on the bus or in your other car or you're anywhere where you're traveling and you just need to whack on some makeup. One of my absolute go-tos. Cannot recommend it enough. If you haven't seen my full video on how to apply this, check the link above. Now I've actually used 4 products, but you could really just use 2 of them, the primer and the foundation, or just the primer by itself. I'm going to move on to the Pippa palette next. I know I use this palette all the time, but it has everything that I need. My 2 eyebrow colors, my highlighter, blush, and my bronzer, and then other shades that I can use on my eyes. We're going to start off with the brows, and I take a little bit of clear gel, it's not that clear anymore, and an angled brush. And what I do when I do a natural look is I do my brows very natural as well. So really I'm just filling in any areas that are looking a little sparse, and this just gives me a better shape. But I'm not necessarily creating a shape or anything, I'm just filling in the little areas. Natural look, natural brows. I'm going to take my blush next and just apply that onto my cheeks. A nice amount of blush will just lift your cheeks and give you that life and make you feel awake. And this is the best brush ever. If you do not have the F41, you need it in your life. I'm going to use this cutesy little brush. This is another great brush for traveling. It's so small. I actually apply my bronzer with this one, but you can apply a full face of makeup using it. I've done it. I've actually done that. A full face of makeup using this brush. So what I do is I apply the bronzer quite heavily, just in the areas that I need to, and then I do a sweeping motion of 1, 2, 3. It's like a 3 shape, and this will just blend it in for you. I'm going to take this flat brush now, and you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but I'm going to take this light color, and I'm going to fake bake. So if you don't have any baking powder, or if it's like really messy to deal with, take a very pale eyeshadow, use a very small amount of it, leave it on for like 10 seconds, and brush it off. So just apply it wherever you need to bake and then just brush it off almost instantly. And it'll give you a very similar effect as baking, but it's not as messy. And it's just such a great travel-friendly technique. Gonna take the highlighter next and just apply that with that same fanned brush. How awesome is this brush, by the way? Like, it's beautiful. Gonna apply mascara next, but I'm gonna really curl my eyelashes. Sometimes I just curl my eyelashes and I don't apply mascara. Kind of just depends on my lashes and my mood. With this formula though, you have to curl your eyelashes because it's quite heavy, but it does add a lot of volume. But it also gets everywhere. I have a love-hate relationship with this mascara. Like if you haven't seen my video on it, go and check it out. It does give you a good shape though. Gonna apply my lipstick next, and I just go for like a nice nude. You can add a little bit of color, a little bit of a gloss, totally up to yourself. Sometimes I just apply a lip balm and then set everything in place with a setting spray. Cannot be without my setting spray.
And we are back. So this is the finished look. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Obviously it's not as full glam as usual. I don't really like it either, but it's nice to put a little bit of makeup on your face makes you feel a little bit more confident. It should do. Otherwise, don't do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and I'll see you guys in my next one.